Hey there, Green Meadows. Welcome back to another episode of Zooming In. Today we have Miss Pearcy, a special ed resource teacher in our building, who has given us some interesting facts this week. I hope you saw them on our social media. We hope you enjoy the interview. So without further ado, here is Mrs. Pearcy. Well, hello, Miss Pearcy.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. We're glad to have you on here this afternoon. I know you just got out of a meeting, but I'm sure this will be a little bit more relaxed than your meeting was.
Yes, probably.
All right. So we have one question about Green Meadows, a few random questions, and then a time for you at the end to talk to the community a little bit. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and get started. The first question is a pretty simple one. What do you teach at Green Meadows, and did you teach or work anywhere else before that might interest us?
Okay. So at Green Meadows, I am a resource teacher, which basically means I provide extra help to students who need them. That could be with reading, it could be with math. So I primarily work with fifth grade, but I do sometimes work with fourth grade. And before Green Meadows, I've only worked here for a year. And before
Okay.
Green Meadows, I worked at Suncrest for 3 years.
Okay, very cool. Well, we're glad to have you over here on the green side.
Me too.
All right. So let's get into these random questions. I know you're going to like them.
Okay.
Okay. First one. If you could personally witness any event in history, what would you choose to see?
Ooh, that is quite the loaded question. A moment in history, probably like to be there?
Yeah.
Probably when President Barack Obama was inaugurated.
Okay. That was like 1 million people on the what is that called? By the Washington Monument, right?
Yes. Yeah. I had just gotten back from Iraq, so I had to watch it on video, but that would have been really cool to be there because that's, the first African-American president. It was a big deal. So
yeah. Well, speaking of just getting back from Iraq, we learned a little bit about you. We know you were formerly in the armed forces, huh?
yes, I was.
What'd you do for the armed forces? Which one were you in?
I was in the United States Army, and what I did was I was basically like a it's
Very cool.
called signals intelligence analyst, which basically means I worked with like phones and text messages, and used decoding skills to capture bad guys and help the good guys get the bad guys.
That is awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, that wasn't one of our questions. That was just me asking. Okay. Next random question. What would you do if your pet suddenly started talking? Hey, Green Meadows viewers, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. We need all the help we can get getting these messages out to everyone you know.
Like Tina or like my dogs at home?
Your choice.
Okay. Well, if Tina the hamster started talking, I think that I would be very shocked, and I probably wouldn't like the things she tells me because she probably sees things when I'm not here. And my dachshund is not a very bright creature, so if he could talk, he probably wouldn't have a whole lot to say.
So you're saying Tina would be tattling on the students in your classroom,
Yes.
and you
And
would
my
be the
dachshund
right
would
person to teach your dachshund.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Basically.
good. All right. Okay. Next one. What's the strangest thing in your refrigerator?
Ooh, at home, obviously, right? Not here. Let's see.
Yeah. We don't have refrigerators at school here.
No, we don't. The strangest thing?
Yeah.
Mr. Pearcy has to take allergy drops. He has severe allergies, so he's been seeing an allergy specialist. And so in our cheese drawer is a tiny little bottle that he has to drip under his tongue before bed. So that's probably the strangest thing.
I think that counts. It's definitely not food.
No, it's not.
Okay. If you were suddenly transported to another planet, how would you assess the situation?
Ooh. Well, I would first have to kind of gather myself and look at my surroundings.
Right.
And then I think I would, are there other inhabitants of this planet, or am I by myself?
That's a good question. It's kind of open-ended.
Okay, well, if there were inhabitants, I may attempt to approach them and try to figure out where the heck I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. But if it's dark, I probably won't do anything because I'm scared of the dark. So
Very cool. I think I kind of like to think of myself in the movie The Martian. Have you seen that one?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that I would try and find a way to make it sustainable for myself, but I also am like, oh, I'd probably be on a deserted planet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
I'm thinking of it like
you always have people to talk to, so that's where your head is at. So
yeah.
Okay. Next one. You've been given an elephant. Can't get rid of it.
Okay.
What do you do with it? Well, Green Meadows, the weather has finally changed to fall. Do you need a sweatshirt like this to keep you warm in the mornings, or some other item? You can visit our BSN Sportswear store, linked in the description below, to find items like that and many other ways you can stay warm.
Well, I think, so I've seen lots of elephants paint pictures and make art. I would probably bring it to school and let Mr. Ramus teach it to make murals and give everybody rides around the school.
Nice. I like where your head's at. I couldn't think of something when I saw the question. So, okay. All right. Well, you did exceptionally well on the random questions. Those were some tough ones, I thought. So, with all of those questions done, is there anything that you'd like to say to the family members or the students or the community members that might be watching the video today?
I guess I just want to say that I'm so grateful and thankful that I get to work at Green Meadows. I actually live in Frankfort and I've lived here for about 9 years now, and I love it. I love everything about it. I love the kids. I love going to Walmart and having people yell, "Mrs. Pearcy," and come running. So it's a great place to work and a great place to live.
Well, we are more than happy to have you here with us. So thanks for taking the time to participate today. And I know you were excited about this. So I hope you enjoyed the experience, and I hope everybody enjoys watching the video.
I did. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Miss Pearcy. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
Are you excited? Because I found new questions today.
I am excited.
Yes.
I tried to prepare myself even, and I was like, oh, what is he going to ask?
It's not going to do you any good. Yeah, preparing it's impossible.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.